Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the 76ers. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And I think for the 76ers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Daniels, and it's Brady in at the 4. And for the 76ers, they've got Weddington. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Vildoza in at the 2. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Lucas against Fields. Lucas, the pass to Brady. Cans it from downtown.
Brady. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooks. He's covered by Watson. Vildoza, the pass to Jackson. Unloads from 9. And that's off the glass and in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against San Antonio. Here's the screen. Passes it to Brady. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here now, Vildoza. 9 points last game out. Back to Jackson. The pass to Fields. Over Lucas. That one wide left.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Here's Weddington. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. To the middle. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Here's Brooks. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Spriggs passes to Daniels. Here's Brady. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here now, Vildoza. He's covered by Daniels. Vildoza, the pass to Fields. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Watson. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jackson. Lost him out, he had 14. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Lucas. Suns leading by 5. And here's Watson. He had 27 points last game. Hits the three-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Wennington. Pass to Fields. Dishes to Jackson. Here's Vildoza. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Watson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
The first free throw is good. And the Suns making a change here. Both free throws good from Watson. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Here's Phillips. And they get it. He can't get that one. And it's Watson with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Here's Wennington. Still scoreless. Here's Jackson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Alston. So it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Wallace is out there with Tony. And it's Alston in at the shooting guard.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Phoenix leading by 9. Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Feeds it to Fields. Kicks to Claver. He dishes it to Fields. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Watson. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here is Barbosa. Pass to Phillips. They double him with Wallace. Here's Claver. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Alston. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Claver. He's covered by Watson. Here's Phillips. He has yet to score. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Jackson kicks to Claver. The 76ers with another miss. So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
The 76ers trailed by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Fourth, the Suns.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
There's the pass to Phillips. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Vildoza. 5 to shoot over Daniels. Vildoza misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. Downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks.
2 shots.
First one falls for it. And the Suns making a change here. Alston's checked in. Good on both. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
He kicks to Lucas. From the arc, another three for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wennington. Still yet to score. Pass to Phillips. And stolen by Lucas. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here now, Vildoza. He's covered by Daniels. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Phillips has got 4 points this quarter. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Alston passes to Spriggs. Now Alston. You saw him with 29 points last game. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Here now, Vildoza. He's covered by Daniels. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 6. And it's the Suns with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Wennington. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Phillips driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. Phillips has got 6. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening with physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Philadelphia 76ers.
What stands out to me is how they're getting outworked, especially on the glass. No physicality whatsoever. This is where your fans start to feel let down, and you appear like you don't care.
And the truth is they do care. They're just playing like they don't. And moving on, guys, it's early in the season, but always a good time to check out the power rankings.
Looking at Philadelphia, they slide down to the 5th spot. Clearly a good team, but nowhere in the discussion for best in the league right now.
No, not the best in the league, but they still have their chances, Shaq, overall. But clearly, a few other teams look more dangerous right now.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The 76ers trail by 19. They've got Jackson. Also Wennington out there. And it's Fields in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Passes it to Wennington. And the pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. Here's Fields. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fields has got his second basket of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Suns leading by 17. Pass to Watson. In the corner, Daniels. Here's Lucas. They get it back. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Philadelphia with the ball. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Wennington with the bucket.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Here's Brady. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Brady's got 14.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Start it.
And they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. With the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Start it.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody. And that is your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody. Get loud for them once again.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Watson has it in the corner. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Brady. Rebounded by Wennington.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Fields. He's got 6. The shot misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Passes it to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Brady. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Jackson. Here's Vildoza. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Vildoza's got his first 3 points of the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Watson dishes to Lucas. And Lucas slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Wennington. The Suns getting the bucket. The feed to Jackson. Brady with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 20. In the corner, Daniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And so he hits both. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Watson kicks to Lucas. The pass to Brady. Down low. Suns moving the ball around. Lucas a screen on Jackson. Here's Brady. 5 on the clock. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here now, Vildoza. The dish to Jackson. And up the court come the Suns. On the ball. That was a strong dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Feeds to Fields. Pass to Vildoza. Fields a screen on Alston. Here's Vildoza. To the wing on the left. Jackson passes to Fields. Over Alston. Fields' shot is good. Fields has got 6 in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Alston, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Brooks, he's covered by Watson. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Jackson. Great look there, but off target. And so it's Phoenix holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Suns leading by 22. On the court for the Suns. Tony is out there with Wallace. And it's Alston in at the 2 guard. Got that one up quick. Alston's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Claver. Pass to Gafford.
76ers foul. Jackson. That's his.
Dixon's checked in for the Suns.
Suns substitution. Number 37. Byron Dixon.
And so here's Phoenix. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Alston with the ball. From downtown. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Alston. Wallace has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Alston. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And Philadelphia has possession. Phoenix able to drain the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Claver. He's covered by Alston. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Wallace. Passes to Alston. Launches a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Phillips has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Jackson. Dishes to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Yes, that goes in. Alston's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Kicks to Tony from deep. Traps in the tray. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Phoenix.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of stealing.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Phoenix has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Wallace outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shots good by Tony.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Now here's Wallace. And there's the pass to Tony. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Alston, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Claver. The shot's good from Gafford.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And here's Alston. That three off the mark. Now here's Gafford. Defense is right there. The feed to Jackson. Here's Phillips, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now, here is Tony. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.